Yeah, man, what they do. Thank you for tapping in with Channel 31, where we got sports news, gaming, and live streams going on. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and show some love to your boy channel, man. So today we're gonna be doing a reaction video for the number 4 overall pick in NBA draft, my boy Stephon Castle. Just to give y'all a little background information about him. He's a 6'6" combo guard, freshman at the University of Kentucky, or not Kentucky, my bad, the University of UConn. He um he averaged 11 points, 4.7 rebounds, 3 assists. He shot 47% from the field, 26% from the three, which is not much. Which is not very good, but he really did it on limited attempts on 2.2 per game, so he didn't really shoot that many. Also, to note, he was on a championship team, a back-to-back championship team, coming in as a freshman, scoring 11 points, which is really good, because that shows his maturity and how ready he was to play and his IQ, because most freshmen don't even get on the court, but he was starting on a championship team as a freshman. But yeah, he's 6'6", 215 pounds, and he likes to get downhill and attack the rim. This is actually my favorite pick in the draft right here for the San Antonio Spurs. He's a two-way combo guard, and I think he's gonna be rookie of the year. We're gonna get into the film. It's gonna show y'all why I think so. So like right off the bat, boom, attacking the goal. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something he's gonna be able to do from day one because he got physical traits that you can't really, you know what I'm saying, that you can't really mirror or match. Like every point guard is not 6'6" and 215 and solid like that. Like you know what I'm saying? He's a big sturdy guard. 6'6". The jump shot could use some work, but the mechanics and the follow through is not all that bad. One thing about him though, he attacks hard. So as long as he keeps that in his game, he's gonna be good. Cause not all guards are as big and as strong as he is. So his physicality, driving, going to the rim, that's gonna help him out day one. Especially if he's slotted at the point guard position. A lot of point guards ain't gonna be able to handle that physicality that he brings. You know what I'm saying? Really, he's really athletic too. You know what I'm saying? He's an athletic guard. He's not super athletic, but he's athletic for that 6'6" frame and that big stocky frame that he got. Like he gets to the rim, he can battle down there with the big guys. Like it's gonna be it's gonna be hard to keep him out of the paint just because he has a good handle. He doesn't rush. You know what I'm saying? From the tape, if you watch him, he takes his time. He plays through contact, so you really can't get him off his spot. You know it's gonna be hard to really force him to do things that's not comfortable because he's so big and strong already, and then he already plays with so much pace. He's gonna be moving and doing whatever he really wants to from day one. Like he's gonna be able to navigate pick and rolls well. He's gonna be able to drive, play through contact. All them things he's gonna be able to do well. See, one of my favorite things about him and why I think he's gonna be a can't miss prospect in the league is, for one, his defense is probably his best attribute. That's probably the thing he's best at, is playing defense. Honestly, two is his maturity, because you have to be really mature for you to be starting as a freshman on a championship team that just won a championship. So you know what I'm saying, the maturity is there, and the IQ, you have to have a high IQ to play with players that already won a championship and be able to fit in and play out of your position, because he was playing like the two, he was playing like the two guard, one guard from here to there, because they already had a point guard in Tristan Newman, another NBA prospect. You know what I'm saying? So he really had to play out of position. So it's really impressive that he was able to put up such good average and such good numbers from playing a different position that he's not used to playing. He's used to playing the point guard and having the ball in his hands. So I feel like you get him back in there when he gets to the NBA and he gets back into the point guard position for the Spurs, it's gonna be like right back. He's right back in high school. Now we gonna have more freedom, because now he's, instead of him being on a championship contending team, he's gonna be on a team that's rebuilding. So they're gonna need to see what he brings to the table. So all of his skills are gonna be on full display. So a lot of things you're not gonna really see a lot of things through the tape. Like you may not see as much playmaking, but that's because he's playing off of the ball. He's play finishing, and that's versatile, man. Because they just got Chris Paul over there, so you know what I'm saying. Who knows? You might see some lineups where you got Chris Paul and you got this dude at the 2 or the 3. Like he's real versatile. That's why I like him. But honestly, I think he should be the starting point. I think you should throw the ball in his hands from day one. He's strong. He's crafty. He plays with pace. He knows how to play. You know what I'm saying? Get him out there. Let him do his thing. Let him and Victor build that chemistry. Cause you see, like he has good chemistry with his big man Donovan Clingan. Like through this film, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see him hit Donovan Clingan a bunch of times with dump offs and throwing it into him. And Victor is the same thing, 7'4", but Victor's better. You know what I'm saying? Like if you watch him, bro, he takes his time. He He reads the game. He's not just out there just moving as fast as possible. Like, look at him. Look at him. Boom. He feeds the big man. He takes his time. That's not possible if he's eager to put the ball on the floor. He's too ready to dribble. That's not possible. See how he's fake passing it, taking his time. He's playing within the offense, and that's a great thing to see from a young player. Because that means he's willing to be coached. He's willing to buy into what the team aspect. And him going to the Spurs, he's gonna have way more of a role. Like he's gonna have the ball a lot more in his hands. You see his willingness to pass it in there to the big guy. So Vic don't got no worries. This point, you know what I'm saying? This guard right here shouldn't be hating on him. He should throw the ball. Cause we all know Vic's teammates was hating on him last season, and that wasn't right, man. But yeah, they drafted a guard who's willing to dump it down there into the big man because he knows it's the best play. But yeah, man, all around though, I like Stephon, man. I think he's gonna end up being the rookie of the year just off of his skill set, off of how dangerous he is, off of the dribble, how he can play off of the ball, then off of how bad the Spurs are. He should have a big role and play a lot of minutes due to him being young and being a top 4 pick. And you want him and Wemby to grow chemistry together, so he should play a lot. So he should have the opportunity, and he has the skill set. Like, I see it, man. He can pass. He's big. He's strong. Only thing that's missing right now is the jump shot. Like, we haven't seen no pull up jumpers or nothing like that. So if he can get that mid range shot down, that's really all he needs. If he can hit mid range shots off of the dribble, out of the pick and roll, and then hit some of these walk in spot up 3-pointers, he'll be good. He doesn't need to be a Steph Curry because his physical attributes at the rim is just gonna make him so tough to handle that he's not gonna need to shoot jumpers all day. Him shooting jumpers will just be him settling, but he does have to keep the defense honest. You know what I'm saying? So he does need to develop and be able to knock these shots down. That's gonna be crucial in his NBA development. But I think Stephon's good, man. He's in good hands too. He's going to Pop, so you know Pop gonna use him right, and Pop gonna make him. You know Pop gonna have him play because his kid play defense. So if you play defense, you gonna play with Pop. So yeah, man, I love it, bro. I really feel like he's coming from the same kind of lineage. Like he's coming from UConn, who is a NCAA franchise, basically. Want to say NCAA franchise who's known for winning and getting the best out of the players that they get. UConn isn't a team that gets all the top recruits. Same thing with the Spurs. They make what's best with the players that they had all their time with Pop. So I feel like he's coming. He's literally going into the same kind of situation. He's just going from the NCAA version to the NBA version. But the Spurs just got to do some more regrouping and building. So honestly, in a couple years, him and Wemby could be a really scary duo, especially with Vassell over there and Jeremy Sohan. They building for the future because this is a big guard. And honestly, last season Pop was trying to get Jeremy Sohan to play point guard because he was big. He was 6'6", 6'7". This dude is 6'6", but he's really a point guard. So this is exactly what Pop is looking for. Because Pop was trying to turn Jeremy Sohan into a point guard. But he don't got to turn this dude into a point guard. He is one. He is that. As you can see by the reads, the handle, the poise he plays with, the maturity. Like, come on, man. That's a point guard pass right there. He's not rush. He doesn't rush. You haven't seen one clip of him rushing. Everything he does seems pretty, calculated. Like right there, he's fighting through contact, attacking the rim. He's not being sped up. Yeah, man, I love this dude as a prospect, man. Especially because he's NBA, like the body, like the no Diddy, the body he got. Cause he's 6'6", he's 215, he's solid, and he's athletic, and he's willing to play defense. Watch him navigate them screens. Look at the length. Yeah, man, I think this is a can't miss prospect, bro. You can't miss out on a point guard like this. You know what I'm saying? The only thing could really stop this dude is some injuries, and if he never develops a jump shot. If he gets anything like a mid range or a spot up 3-pointer, it's gonna be tough keeping this dude out the lane, bro. Cause just his handle is advanced. He takes his time. He's willing to play through the contact. I think the Spurs got them a gem, bro. And it's crazy because we're not even seeing none of his defense. But that's because he's a great defensive player. Don't let that fool you. It's just he doesn't get a lot of steals. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't get a lot of steals or blocks. So it's not many clips for them to put in there of his defense because, they don't really keep highlights of you staying in front of your man and doing the simple things in defense. They only catch the blocks and the highlights and the fancy stuff. But yeah, man, he's a player of substance. He's a player of maturity, a player of IQ, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? I think this is the rookie of the year. If I had to pick, I would say he's probably the best pick in the draft so far up to this point. I feel like he was the best pick Actually, I feel like he's the best pick overall. You know what I'm saying? And if I had to get the Spurs a grade, I would probably get him at not probably. I get him an A plus, just cause the fact that they needed a big guard to play point guard, so they filled that role. They needed better defenders on the perimeter. They filled that role. You know what I'm saying? Then just the fact of him being a great prospect, like he's so far, bro. He's literally the best prospect I've seen that I've reacted to. Out of the top three picks, I feel like it's the best tape, just cause of just cause of the things he was able to show. Like fighting through contact, playing with pace. You know what I'm saying? Showing off his handle, showing off his dishing ability. I feel like he showed the most versatile game, and I know he's versatile because he could play the one, the two, the three, and that's proven because he played the one in high school. He got to college and played the two. You know what I'm saying? He's big enough to play the three if need be. So I know he's gonna be able to guard positions 1 through 3. So he's also gonna be a versatile defender. Like this dude covers all the boxes, man. The only thing that'll stop him is not being able to shoot a jump shot, bro. Honestly, I feel like everything else lines up perfectly. He's went to a winning program. You know what I'm saying? He played with other good players, so he knows how to not be selfish. He played with a 7-2 big man, so he knows how to get the ball to the big guy. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have way more space and freedom in the NBA. So we should see a way better Stephon Castle than we did see at UConn. And by the way, them highlights we just watched, shout out to March Madness for the highlights, and those highlights came from March Madness. So all of those highlights was in the tournament in crunch time. When things really need to be done. So we know he's willing to play on the big stage, and he can play on the big stage. But yeah, man. So I give the Spurs an A plus for this pick. This is my favorite pick in the draft. Rookie of the year in my eyes. If I had to get some predictions, I'd say he's gonna average like anywhere between 16 to 18 points per game, probably about 6 rebounds, about 5 assists, maybe like a steal and a half a night, shooting like 45% from the field, probably like 32% from the three. He's probably gonna shoot pretty bad from three. He's probably not gonna take many, so I'll probably give him around like 32% from the three. Probably be a good free throw shooter, probably like around like 78, 76. But yeah, man, I think this is the best prospect that I've reacted to so far in my eyes. Y'all let me know who y'all think has been the best prospect up to this far, and you let me know if you think he should have been the number one pick or if you think he got picked right where he was supposed to. Let me know what y'all think about him and Vic as a duo, and is there any other players that y'all want me to skip ahead and go and talk about? Because I am going in order from 1 to 30. So just let me know if there's any videos that you guys want me to do, and I'm willing to do anything for y'all. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in with Channel 31. Y'all have a great day.